Every so often, a new sport bike arrives that challenges everything we thought we knew about agility, power, and rider experience. Imagine a machine that is as light on its feet as it is relentless through corners, combining cutting-edge electronics with intuitive feedback that makes every ride feel like a masterclass in control. Enthusiasts debate endlessly about which machines strike the perfect balance between performance and practicality, but one model has emerged in 2024 that demands attention for its distinctive approach. The 2024 Triumph Daytona 660 is not just another entry in a crowded category. It promises a package where engine precision, chassis tuning, and ergonomics converge in a way that elevates both track and street riding. Today we will examine why this Daytona 660 is rewriting the expectations for lightweight sport bikes, how its engineering choices deliver tangible advantages, and what it means for riders seeking intensity without compromise. Stay with us as we dissect every angle of this bike, from its technical heart to its real-world impact. If you enjoy deep dives into motorcycles that matter, like, subscribe, and comment below with the next model you want us to explore. The 2024 Triumph Daytona 660 represents a focused evolution in lightweight sport bike design, and understanding its place begins with the engine and chassis that define its character. At its core is a 660 cubic centimeters inline triple engine engineered for linear power delivery, immediate throttle response, and a distinctive Triumph exhaust note that sets it apart from other bikes in the same category. The power plant itself is compact and light, allowing the chassis to maintain a low center of gravity, which is crucial for sharp handling and confidence-inspiring cornering. Triumph has paired this engine with a frame that balances rigidity and compliance, combining aluminum spars and a carefully tuned swing arm to allow both precision at high speeds and absorption of real-world road imperfections. Suspension is fully adjustable, with inverted front forks and a rear monoshock that lets riders dial in settings for aggressive track days or spirited street riding. Brakes are Brembo units, featuring radial calipers and a lightweight rotor design that ensures stopping power is predictable and fade-resistant under sustained use. Electronics are more than just a nod to modern expectations. Ride-by-wire throttle, multiple riding modes, and a refined traction control system help modulate power delivery while keeping the rider engaged rather than insulated from feedback. Ergonomics have been thoughtfully considered, with a seat, handlebar, and foot peg geometry that reduces fatigue while maintaining a forward-leaning posture that maximizes control during aggressive cornering. Triumph's attention to weight is evident across the bike, with lightweight wheels, minimal bodywork, and strategic use of composites that reduce unsprung mass and rotational inertia. This all contributes to a bike that feels alive yet controllable, responsive yet forgiving, and capable in both tight technical sections and open straights. The Daytona 660's design philosophy extends beyond the hardware, reflecting an understanding of how every gram of mass affects rider confidence, how engine torque curves influence corner exits, and how suspension tuning dictates the bike's overall personality. In a segment where many machines feel either heavy-handed or overpowered for their chassis, the Daytona 660 strikes a balance that rewards skill and encourages exploration. Even rivals with larger displacement or more exotic electronics often struggle to match this particular harmony of lightness, responsiveness, and feedback. Beyond the specifications, the bike communicates with the rider, offering subtle cues through suspension, throttle, and braking that make high-speed maneuvers feel intuitive rather than frantic. It is this synthesis of engineering choices that forms the backbone of its identity and sets the stage for deeper insight into how Triumph has approached modern sport bike performance. Examining these elements reveals not just what the Daytona 660 is, but why it matters to riders seeking a machine that is precise, engaging, and uncompromising within its class. Every component, from engine internals to chassis geometry, has been considered in relation to the others, creating a cohesive whole that emphasizes riding enjoyment without sacrificing technical sophistication. Ultimately, this first layer of understanding establishes a foundation for appreciating the nuanced ways the Daytona 660 delivers on both promise and potential. Building on its engineering foundation, the 2024 Triumph Daytona 660 demonstrates how design choices translate into tangible performance outcomes, and the interplay between engine, chassis, and electronics becomes most apparent when the bike is pushed through corners and acceleration zones. The triple-cylinder engine produces a torque curve that feels alive at mid-range while allowing controlled bursts of speed without overwhelming the rider, a characteristic that sets it apart from rivals with either peaky high-rev engines or heavy, underdamped low-end power. Chassis rigidity and suspension calibration work in tandem to maintain composure during hard braking, leaning transitions, and rapid directional changes, giving the rider confidence to explore the bike's limits in a controlled way. Lightweight wheels and reduced unsprung mass amplify this sense of precision, allowing the Daytona 660 to respond to rider input instantly, while radial Brembo brakes provide consistent stopping force that is easy to modulate for corner entry or emergency situations. Electronic aids like traction control and selectable riding modes do not isolate the rider but instead complement skill, allowing adjustments for varying road conditions or personal preference without dulling feedback. Ergonomically, the slightly aggressive riding position is offset by well-placed grips and foot pegs, making long rides manageable while preserving a sporty stance for technical sections. Wind management and fairing design also play roles in stability and rider comfort, subtly influencing high-speed control and aerodynamics without adding unnecessary bulk. Even the exhaust and intake designs contribute to perception, providing audio and tactile cues that inform the rider about engine behavior and load. The synergy of all these elements results in a machine that feels alive yet disciplined, offering exhilaration without sacrificing safety or control. When compared to a rival, the Daytona 660 often displays superior balance, combining responsive throttle control, predictable chassis feedback, and electronic sophistication in a package that remains lightweight and intuitive. Subtle details, such as frame stiffness in specific areas, fork damping curves, and swing arm pivot positioning, all contribute to a bike that communicates its intentions clearly, allowing riders to adapt their inputs seamlessly. The result is a sport bike that rewards learning and skill development, enhancing rider confidence as each ride reveals more about the bike's capabilities and limitations. Beyond numbers on a spec sheet, the Daytona 660's character emerges from the interaction of its components and the sensations they create, offering both measurable performance and qualitative satisfaction. Understanding these dynamics highlights how Triumph's choices elevate this model beyond its class, creating an experience that resonates with riders who value precision, agility, and engagement over raw displacement or untempered horsepower. By delving into these mechanics and their real-world consequences, it becomes clear how the Daytona 660 achieves its modern sport bike promise. The 2024 Triumph Daytona 660's impact becomes most evident when considering its role in shaping rider expectations and influencing the lightweight sport bike category. Its combination of a 660 cubic centimeters triple engine, precise chassis tuning, and intuitive electronics delivers a level of engagement that encourages riders to explore their own abilities within a safe, controlled framework, bridging the gap between street practicality and track-capable performance. This balance elevates the Daytona 660 beyond a mere machine, positioning it as a reference point for what modern sport bikes can achieve when every component is designed to harmonize rather than dominate. Lightweight construction, including carefully engineered wheels, fairings, and frame elements, enhances maneuverability while maintaining high-speed stability, demonstrating that mass reduction is not simply a number on a scale but a contributor to overall ride quality and responsiveness. Rider ergonomics, thoughtfully designed, allow for long sessions without fatigue while preserving an aggressive stance suitable for spirited riding, reinforcing the notion that comfort and performance need not be mutually exclusive. The electronic suite, from selectable ride modes to traction and braking aids, amplifies control and confidence, allowing the Daytona 660 to feel adaptable across diverse environments, whether carving canyon roads, navigating city streets, or enjoying track-focused loops. These attributes collectively create a compelling ownership proposition where skill development, enjoyment, and technological sophistication coexist. When compared to competitors, the Daytona 660's synthesis of lightweight, engine refinement, and chassis feedback sets a new benchmark for the class, proving that smaller displacement sport bikes can still deliver immense satisfaction and practical versatility. Its influence extends beyond the immediate riding experience, signaling to the industry and enthusiasts alike that innovation, precision, and thoughtful integration of mechanics and electronics define the future of accessible performance motorcycles. Ultimately, the 2024 Triumph Daytona 660 demonstrates that a lightweight sport bike can offer excitement, confidence, and adaptability simultaneously, leaving a lasting impression on riders and raising expectations for what an agile, modern sport bike should embody. By delivering clarity, control, and responsiveness in a cohesive package, it ensures that the thrill of riding is matched by predictability and skill development, providing a meaningful, memorable experience that resonates far beyond a single ride. The 2024 Triumph Daytona 660 stands as a benchmark in lightweight sport bike design, seamlessly combining engine performance, chassis precision, and electronic sophistication into a unified experience. From the 660 cubic centimeters triple-cylinder engine that balances mid-range torque with responsive acceleration to the agile aluminum frame and adjustable suspension that provide confidence through corners, every aspect has been calibrated to enhance rider engagement and control. Lightweight wheels and strategically reduced mass amplify handling responsiveness, while radial Brembo brakes ensure predictable, powerful stopping capability under sustained use. Ergonomics support long rides without fatigue while maintaining a sporty posture, making the bike versatile for both technical street sections and open road excursions. Electronic features, including multiple riding modes, traction control, and ride-by-wire throttle, complement rider input rather than substitute for it, preserving a direct connection between machine and rider. The Daytona 660 excels in delivering both quantitative performance metrics and qualitative sensations, offering feedback through suspension, engine response, and chassis behavior that rewards skill and encourage exploration. Compared to a rival, it achieves a rare equilibrium of lightness, precision, and engagement, proving that thoughtful engineering can elevate a sport bike without resorting to extreme displacement or exotic components. Its influence on the lightweight sport bike segment is significant, demonstrating that meticulous integration of power, handling, and electronics can redefine what riders expect from a bike in this class. Ownership of the Daytona 660 provides a holistic experience, blending thrill, control, and adaptability in a way that fosters confidence and enjoyment across environments. In summary, the 2024 Triumph Daytona 660 is not just a machine but a statement on modern sport bike evolution, showing that balance, feedback, and engineering harmony are just as important as raw power or top speed. For riders seeking an accessible yet exhilarating package, it sets a new standard, confirming that lightweight sport bikes can be both technically sophisticated and supremely fun, leaving a lasting impression and shaping expectations for years to come.